copy and paste.
I mean, we're doing things, and I think that like kinesiology, like athletic training is doing some things. I think like maybe the HLC is doing some of the different clinics and things are doing some different activities and stuff with the students. So
It's nice to have a show for her lunch.
it's
So I won't be there in the morning.
it's hard to get your ideas and like what are the students gonna like, that's hard too.
Makes sense to fill the time with their family.
Yeah. Because they have other planned activities too, right?
Right.
Just no,
It's all
it's just College of Health and Culinary students.
Oh, good.
so they don't
Right.
We can do stuff after they're with us, like the days after they're with us, but
The graduates may be seated. Good evening, family and friends and graduates. I'm honored to welcome you all to the May 2023 Ball State Nursing Pinning Ceremony. My name is Carrie Osborne. I am a proud two-time graduate of Ball State University School of Nursing and the president of the Ball State Nursing Alumni Society. The goal of the Nursing Alumni Society is to foster social and professional connections between our alumni. So on behalf of the Nursing Alumni Society, I'm honored to recognize these new graduates tonight in such a respected and time-honored tradition, the nursing pinning ceremony. The pinning ceremony is a meaningful nursing school tradition that signifies the official initiation into our community of nursing professionals. Before we recognize the graduates, I have the honor of introducing our distinguished guests on stage. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. To our guests, when your name is called, if you would please stand and remain standing until all are recognized. First, we have Dr. Linda Sickberg, Director of the Ball State University School of Nursing and Professor of Nursing. Dr. Scott Rutledge, Dean of the College of Health. Dr. Kaylin Renbarger, Director for the Baccalaureate Program and Assistant Professor in the School of Nursing. Ashley Anderson, Associate Director of Alumni Engagement, Ball State University Foundation. Nick Atlas, Director of Student Services, College of Health Dean's Office. Class advisors for the graduating class are Jessica Duncan, Assistant Clinical Lecturer in the School of Nursing, and Dr. Joshua Mulira, Associate Professor in the School of Nursing. Our guest speaker tonight is Delisa Flynn, Assistant Clinical Lecturer, School of Nursing. And finally, we have representatives from the Nursing Alumni Society Board, Allison Shelley, Bachelor of Science in 2003, and Sherilyn Bennett, Bachelor of Science in 1985 from the School of Nursing, and a Master of Business and Healthcare Administration in 2011. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our guests. One quick housekeeping item before we move forward. Please make sure that your mobile phones are silenced. And if you plan to take pictures, please be aware of the people around you, that you're respectful to those people and that everyone around you can see. So we're gonna start the ceremony with some remarks from a few of our guests and graduates. So first we will have a special welcome from Ashley Anderson. She's the Assistant Director of Alumni Engagement, and she's also our liaison from the Alumni Association for the Nursing Alumni Society. So we'll start with Ashley.
Good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be here on behalf of the Ball State University Foundation and Alumni Association. Graduates, you are among 8,300 nursing alumni. Also, you are now joining over 210,000 Ball State University alumni. So congratulations on reaching this milestone. I feel very honored to be here tonight. I am also a two-time Ball State grad from the College of Health, and I'm just honored to be here as part of this time-honored tradition of this pinning ceremony. It's a unique ceremony among many academic programs dating back nearly 1,000 years. There's no discipline that celebrates and challenges graduates in this way. Speaking of alumni, it's a great reminder that you have a built-in network. Not only are you joining over 8,000 nursing alumni, but over the 210 Ball State University alumni. We are here for you for life. As you get started in your lifelong journey as a Ball State Cardinal, we hope that you continue to seek out opportunities with your alumni association and stay involved with your alma mater. I have a few suggestions that I'd like to share, because here at Ball State, we chirp, right? So C is for connect. Stay connected to your peers, to your college, to your alumni, to one another for that support. Ball State does have an online platform called Cardinals Connect. It's a great way to find a mentor, search for jobs, or socialize with alumni like yourself. Also, Ball State and your college and your nursing program have several online social media platforms. It's a great way to stay connected to find out what's going on. H is for help. Help your peers in your field or students in their practicum. Also, introduce prospective students to Ball State. We need more of you. I is for invest. Give back of your time and your talent. We have several representatives here tonight from the Nursing Alumni Society, and that is a great example of how there are opportunities to give back. And I believe there's a need for one alumni representative as we speak. Also, support your passion through gifts if you are able. There are many opportunities that you received while at Ball State and through the nursing program that wouldn't have been possible without generous donors that felt like they wanted to give back, but that's at a later time. R is for represent. Show your Ball State pride. Wear Cardinal gear, purchase a Ball State license plate, share your love for being a Cardinal, or attend an event. If you visit the Alumni Association webpage or Cardinals Connect, you will find many opportunities to stay connected. We have alumni in all 50 states and all around the world. So wherever you land, there will be a Cardinal close by. So join chapter events or programs and other events. We would love you to be a part of that. And finally, the P is for promote. Share your Ball State story with others. Let them know about your journey. Or you can nominate a fellow Cardinal for an alumni award. You can find those opportunities to do that also on our Alumni Association website. As I look up here at all of these nursing grads, I know there are many, many leaders among you. You're graduating from one of the toughest programs, but you're also doing that during one of the toughest times in the profession. It is a very demanding profession, and because you chose this path and this journey, you are nothing less than inspiring. I look forward to celebrating your success in the years to come and seeing you at our annual Nursing Alumni Reunion. Also, take a moment before I'm finished, peek out in the audience, peek around you, the folks up here on the stage. Look at your mentors that have been there for you so far. Faculty, classmates, alumni in the field, family members, and friends. Remember these people and what they've meant to you in your life and where you are right now and where you're going. Please remember that, and maybe you can be that for the next graduating class and the students that are coming after you. Again, Ball State grads and nursing students, nursing grads, we welcome you to the Ball State Alumni Association. Chirp, chirp.
Thank you so much, Ashley. Next, we are going to have a special welcome from the class that will be given by Grace Kreider, who's the vice president of the class. So, Grace.
Hello, and welcome to the Spring 2023 pinning ceremony. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Grace Kreider, and I've had the absolute pleasure of serving as the Vice President for the Spring 2023 senior class of the nursing school. It's hard to imagine that we're already here when just 2 short years ago we had just begun and the thought of finishing seemed so far off. 2 years ago, we were worried about missing something in our assessment checkoffs or breaking the sterile field. And now we can do a head-to-toe assessment in under 5 minutes and perform skills like it's second nature. We've successfully completed one of the toughest bachelor's degrees in the nation, but it wasn't done alone, and thanks deserve to be given. To our wonderful faculty, thank you for teaching us not only what we needed to know to pass our exams, but how to perform the skills that we needed to be the best nurses possible. For taking the time to explain and help rewire our brains into thinking in a completely different way that we were not used to, and for wanting nothing but success for us. To our amazing family and friends, thank you for being a constant support system we all needed. I'm sure every person in this room has been on the receiving end of a phone call that had a lot of tears and a lot of, I don't know if I can do this, or I know that I failed. You all have been the rocks that we needed to pass and succeed, even if you didn't really understand what it was we were doing. I know for myself, I know how to care for others because of how much my family has cared for me. We won't ever be able to thank you enough, but just know you all are greatly appreciated. And finally, I want to say thank you to my class itself. While 2 years doesn't seem like a long time, when you have to put in the hours we had to for nursing school, we all ended up seeing each other a lot more often than our own families. Under those circumstances, you can't help but become a little family of your own. As much as they tried, no one else knew exactly what we were going through except for one another, so we all had to lean on each other. We gave each other support through the hard weeks, laughter during the difficult times, and friendships that last a lifetime. As we all go our separate ways and go out and do different but amazing things, we will always have this moment and these memories, and for that, I can't thank you enough. Good luck to you all. Thank you to everyone, and once again, welcome to the Spring 2023 pinning ceremony.
Thank you so much, Grace. So next we have our guest speaker for tonight, Delisa Flynn. She is an alumna of BSU, and she's also an assistant clinical lecturer in the School of Nursing, and the class chose her to speak to them tonight. So, Delisa?
Good evening, family, friends, and graduates. It's my honor to share in this evening with you. The pinning ceremony is a time-honored tradition and is a culmination of your hard work and commitment to the nursing profession. You have chosen to enter a profession that is both rewarding and challenging. A career that's going to be filled with compassion, dedication, and commitment to lifelong learning. As a BSU graduate, I understand the journey you've been on, and you should be very proud of your accomplishments. I had the distinct privilege of teaching this class before they were admitted into the nursing program, and then again their first 2 semesters of nursing school. I can truly say they will be an amazing group of nurses. This is a very exciting time for you and your family. As students, you've spent the last few years endlessly reading, studying, taking quizzes and exams, and completing hundreds of clinical hours. You finally made it. So sitting here tonight, you might be wondering what the transition from nursing student to registered nurse will look like. If you reflect back on your Introduction to Nursing course, we covered a lot about the nursing profession, and you know I love a good list. So I want to take a few minutes to briefly review 7 pieces of advice that will help guide you on this new adventure from nursing student to novice nurse. So first, make connections. Experienced nurses will help you learn and grow into the nurse that you want to become. Find mentors who are going to be invested as your growth as a nurse, who will be honest with you, giving you the good, bad, and the ugly. They should compliment a job well done and give you constructive comments on ways to improve your practice. Be open to these compliments and also the critiques. Reflect back to a moment in your clinical experience and remember what kind of nurses you enjoyed working with. Be that nurse. Be the nurse who welcomed you, who made you feel like part of the team, and be an example to others to follow. Making connections with your coworkers can take you a long way. Supportive colleagues can help reduce stress, make you feel comfortable in asking questions, and increase your job satisfaction. Be genuine. Try not to get caught up in the workplace drama, but stand up for what you're passionate about. Never forget the reason you are there. It's to care and make a difference in your patients' lives. Second, never be afraid to ask questions. You have spent countless hours learning here at Ball State, but nursing school is just the foundation for your nursing career. I challenge you to continue to learn and grow throughout your career. Healthcare is constantly changing, and it's the responsibility of the nurse to stay up to date on new technologies, treatments, and practice. Think about the start of nursing school, how you felt like you would never understand a particular difficult concept. And how you would never, could you ever remember all the checkoff lists? But you did, right? And you did it through hard work, perseverance, and not being afraid to ask questions. Recognize what you don't know and feel confident in what you do. Your foundation is solid. The specialty information in your chosen field will come through experience. Seek out opportunities to expand your knowledge and never be afraid to ask questions in order to keep your patients safe. Third, make your patients a top priority. When you were in Nursing 330, we asked you why you wanted to be a nurse. The most common answers in this group were because I want to help people or I feel called to serve. As you embark on this new adventure, remember your why. It's easy to get wrapped up in delivering care, checking off the never-ending lists, documenting every tiny little detail, which we taught you to do. But while all these things are important, never forget who the center of the care should be: the patient, your why. I've said it many times, our patient expects us to have knowledge and skills, but it's bringing them a warm blanket, providing a special request, or sitting down and spending 5 uninterrupted minutes with them that they will remember and be thankful for. Kindness and compassion matter to your patients. Fourth, find your special place. As you all know, the nursing field is so amazing because there are countless choices, several different types of nursing, and various practice settings. It may take a couple of years to figure out what you really like, what you don't like, and what you're really passionate about. When you choose your nursing specialty, you will learn so much more than you can ever imagine. Professional nursing organizations eagerly wait your arrival. There where you will find knowledge, strength, and power to fuel your passion and keep you excited about nursing. Know that your career is not linear. It will take you many different and sometimes unexpected directions over the year. Fifth, take time for self-care. Almost every guest speaker in Nursing 228 said that you cannot pour from an empty cup, meaning we cannot care for others without taking care of ourselves. Nurses are not good at self-care. However, it's imperative to make yourself a priority. You have just completed a challenging nursing program. I know over the past few years you've had no free time. Your time consisted of reading, studying, listening to countless pre-recorded lectures, hundreds of clinical hours with extremely early mornings, and then studying some more. So resist that temptation to pick up all the overtime when you first begin your career. Take time to enjoy the journey and learn this exciting new role. Enjoy some time with your family and friends. They've missed you, right? So take time to just breathe. Number 6, be patient. The transition to your RN role will bring many frustrations, and you will wonder, when will I find my routine? Is this the place for me? Remember to be patient and give yourself grace as you gain confidence in your nursing practice. You have completed a rigorous nursing program, and you know more than you think you know. If you show up to work every shift with an open mind and willingness to learn, you will be successful. Lastly, one of my favorite topics is reflection, and I suspect you're all excited, anxious, maybe even a little scared right now. These are all normal feelings for a new nursing graduate. You'll never feel 100% ready to go out into the world of healthcare, but you are. During this transition, take time to reflect on your feelings. It's all right to be excited, afraid, eager to learn, set some high expectations, feel frustrated, and it's even acceptable to cry. Remember, though, you must embrace the good moments and minimize the bad ones. Those good moments will keep you energized and coming back for that next shift. So one final thought. You have a strong foundation, a Ball State nursing foundation. You are ready for wherever your career path is going to lead you. A year from now, I want you to reflect back on your journey through nursing school and transition from student nurse to registered nurse. You will be amazed at what you've learned and accomplished. Nursing comes with many challenges, but the good days will outweigh the bad ones. Caring for patients at their most vulnerable time is an honor and a privilege. You could not have picked a more rewarding career. Congratulations on your accomplishments. I am so proud of each and every one of you. I say goodbye to you as nursing students and welcome you now as my nursing colleagues. I know each of you will go out and make a huge difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Delisa, for those words of wisdom that the graduates can take along with them. Next, we are going to have the class pledge, which is going to be led by the class treasurer, Janaea Hintz, and class parliamentarian, Caitlin Shunnison. Ladies?
I'm Caitlin Shunnison, the class parliamentarian.
I'm Janaea Hintz, the class treasurer. May my fellow graduates please stand. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to care for the sick with all the skills and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social justice, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the nurse.
Thank you, ladies. You may all be seated. So now it's the moment which these future nurses have worked so diligently. It's time to recognize the graduates. Dr. Linda Sickberg, director of the Ball State University School of Nursing, will present pins to the graduates. Jessica Duncan, class advisor, will be calling the names, announcing the names. Ladies, if you could come forward. We also have gifts of cords and carnations from the Nursing Alumni Society, and those will be presented by board members Allison Shelley and Sherilyn Bennett.
First row, you may stand. Eleanor K. Shelm. She'll be pinned by her mother, Holly Shelm, a graduate of spring 1998. Grace Nicole Kreider. Sophia Marie Spence. Janaea Michelle Hintz. Caitlin Jean Shunnison. First row, you may be seated. Emily Nicole Adams. Alia M. Aliwa Mahia. Cade Trevin Allen. McKenna M. Bailey. Brooke Caitlin Barnett. Emma Maria Bowen. Kayla Marie Brack. Emily K. Breimer. Maria Elizabeth Brown. Kavin Josiah Bird. Emma Mackenzie Kamick. Bryson Austin Chapman. Megan Lee Clifford. Grace LaFleur Kahn. Ashley Marie Dudley. Mara Lauren Dews. Emily Joanne Edwards. Kathleen Marie Foti. Second row, you may be seated. Kiera Brooke Fugit. Sebastian Garibay. Monica K. Gerstbauer. Megan Elizabeth Gillespie. Paige Danielle Ginling. Jessica Nicole Gert. Megan Grace Hilbish. Audrey Ray Gregory. Caitlin Marie Grodzicki. Emma Catherine Grote. Charles John Galino. Abby Nicole Hensley. Kelsey Janice Heslip. Caden Joseph Hickman. Aww. Clara Ann Hoagsang. Elizabeth Christine Hohos. Grace Suzanne Hulhorst, and she will be penned by her cousin Taylor Ahart, a fall 2022 graduate. Aubrey Caitlin Hughes. Julia Grace Honeycutt. Third row, you may be seated. Ashlyn Nicole Hurley. Reagan Augusta Johns. Megan Eleanor Kalimba. Bethany Danielle Lancaster. Riley R. Level. Lexi Marie Leeper. Morgan Michelle Lewis. Kimberly Renee Lichtenberger. Kathleen Ann Lincecum. Taylin Nicole Martzel. Annalise Madison Masshart. Mackenzie Kaylee Meeks. Grace Olivia Maney.
Anna Marie Meyer. Gwyneth Catherine Milligan. Dawn Kathleen Brianna Minnick. She will be pinned by her father, Dan Minnick, fall 1995 graduate and a fellow faculty member. Mary Ann Myers. Mackenzie Sarah Norris. Funmilayo Oludemi. Fourth row, you may be seated. Nevaeh Danielle Orr. Lydia Louise Platt. Grace E. Remke. Dennis Brandon Runyon. Caleb Austin Sackenheim. Prior to the pinning ceremony this evening, Caleb was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army. Grace Elizabeth Sanders. Mallory Danielle Shinneman. Adam Edward Sloan. Olivia Jade Smithson, and she will be pinned by her mother, Janice Smithson, a spring 1995 graduate. Madeline M. Steinke. Samantha Lauren Stevens. Autumn Brianna Thurber. Claire Christine Tinkle, and she will be pinned by her mother, Daphne Tinkle, spring 1984 graduate. Morgan Ray Trippy. Cameron Suzanne Tyler. Shelby Lynn Weiss. Isaac Jacob Wagner. Molly Elise West.
I think we need to give them all one big round of applause. Congratulations to the graduates. Before we move on to remarks from the class, we do have a special recognition from the Dean of the College of Health, Dr. Scott Rutledge.
Good evening. Let's try that again. Good evening. Oh, thank you. I had to take a moment and pause because I looked over at some of our proud graduates and a few of them had tears and it got me going. So your saying good evening really helped. Thank you so much. And thank you for the opportunity to recognize a very cherished colleague tonight. It's been a pleasure and a joy for me to work with the School of Nursing Director, Dr. Linda Sickberg, for just 2 years. Please allow me to share my gratitude and your gratitude, all of this on your behalf, for Dr. Sickberg's extraordinary career in her more than 40 years at Ball State in the School of Nursing. So she's been around a lot longer than I have. Let's start with her own education. Dr. Sickberg often talks about the ways in which nurses should engage in lifelong learning. She doesn't just talk the talk, she walks that walk. Like many fledgling nurses in the 1960s and 1970s, Dr. Sickberg completed a diploma program on her way to becoming an RN. In 1970, she completed her diploma from Hurley Hospital in Flint, Michigan. 1 year later, in 1971, she completed the BS in nursing with a minor in biology from guess where? Ball State University. Chirp, chirp. In 1978, she completed a master's degree in community health nursing with a cognate in teacher education from Indiana University. And as the final testament to her belief in lifelong learning, 20 years later, in 1998, Dr. Sickberg completed a PhD in curriculum and instruction with a cognate in higher education at Indiana University. Turning now to her career as an academic nurse, Dr. Sickberg joined the nursing faculty at Ball State University in 1983. She has taught thousands of students since coming to Ball State. In 2001, she began a 22-year appointment as director of the School of Nursing. She continued to engage in teaching, but more importantly, she was a mentor to many early career nurses. Dr. Sickberg also made important contributions in research and in scholarship. Dr. Sickberg has been recognized locally and at the state, national, and international levels. She participates in service in many ways, including as being a member of professional nursing organizations and as an accreditation reviewer for universities across the country. Dr. Sickberg is nationally known as an expert in nursing education program standards development and evaluation. When she was inducted into the National League for Nursing's Academy of Nursing Education in 2009, the citation read as follows: Linda Sickberg's contributions to nursing education, distance education, practice, and research have incorporated multiple and diverse application of innovations such as mobile devices, simulations, global media video conferencing, and virtual reality. And if we want to know the truth, it's just a hologram of Linda here right now. No, really, she's here. All right. Dr. Sickberg's contributions are documented in presentations, publications, and media productions. She has served as an international consultant around the world, focusing on the use of teaching and learning innovations. So, as dean, I know very well how challenging nursing education is. There's a huge need for nurses in hospitals, in the community, and in other practice venues. There's simultaneously a major need for clinical nurses to become academic nurses. Despite these challenges, as well as the challenges brought upon all of us, but particularly for nurses, by COVID, Linda persevered and maintained the honor of the School of Nursing. Every year for many years, nursing has the largest freshman major. Statistics show this year that more than 400 students indicated they plan to attend Ball State as a pre-nursing major this fall. And for that, I think we should just give that a real quick applause. So in addition to these accomplishments at Ball State, we should all recognize Linda as a wife, as a mother, and as a grandmother. Anytime Linda lets me know she's taking time off, it's almost always because she's headed somewhere with one of her grandchildren. In conclusion, we are very grateful to Dr. Linda Sickberg for her service in the School of Nursing for the past 40 years, and I should say as a nurse for over 50 years. As she steps away from the director role to return to a faculty role, we know she will continue to contribute in many ways to the School of Nursing and to the College of Health and to Ball State University. I know she loves teaching and writing, and I imagine she will continue to mentor our early career nursing faculty. So please join me by standing as you're able and applauding Dr. Linda Sickberg. Thank you, Linda, for your 40 years so far of service.
So this is Dr. Sickberg's probably last pinning ceremony to present pins to the graduates. So we thought we needed to recognize her, and thank you to Dean Rutledge for his words and the recognition. Do you want to say anything? Okay.
Thank you.
And thank you to the class for letting us do that. I don't think I really told them that we were going to do that, but we just really thought it was a great opportunity for us to recognize Dr. Sickberg. So now we're going to have remarks from the class president, Eleanor Shell. If you could come forward.
Alrighty. Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Eleanor Shelm, and I've had the privilege to serve as the Ball State Nursing Spring Class 2023 president. The people that I'm sharing this stage with have chose to dedicate their lives to others, and that deserves quite the recognition. They are hardworking and empathetic and are going to make such a difference in their patients' lives. When you look up the definition of a nurse, it reads this: a patient, kind, caring, trained professional who focuses on the needs of others, a superhero. The world of healthcare has had a lot of unknowns in these past couple of years, and it's no secret that the next chapter of our lives is going to be quite the challenge. However, I hope that everyone can remember the definition that I just read. You are someone's superhero and someone's advocate. You are someone that is going to help your patients no matter what. Someone who listens and motivates and gets to impact lives every single day. And even after a tough shift, I hope that everyone can remember that nursing is a better profession with you all in it. We would not have survived these past 4 years without our support systems, so now I want to take some time and say some thank yous. To our professors and clinical instructors, thank you for teaching us, challenging us, and encouraging us. Every single staff member has set the bar so extremely high on what it means to be a nurse. You've exemplified advocation and compassion. Your support and encouragement to each one of us will never be forgotten. Thank you for building our foundation to our nursing knowledge and passing along all your tips and tricks. We would not be on the stage without you. To our friends and family, thank you for being our village and our biggest cheerleaders. You not only celebrated our victories and accomplishments with us, but you picked us up during our hardest moments. You were the ones we called when we first got accepted into this program, and the ones we called when we finished it last week. This profession is not easy, and if we did not have people to lean on, it would be pretty much impossible. I want to take a moment and say a special thank you. The biggest reason I chose nursing was because of my mom, and I truly hope that I can be half the nurse that she is one day. So I want to say thank you for being my inspiration to this career. And lastly, to our class. Most of us, if not all of us, are leaving Ball State as a completely different person. We have all grown so much, and that alone is an accomplishment. The people that I've met along the way in nursing school have quickly become my biggest support system. We've experienced long clinical days, countless hours of studying, and everything in between, but we did it together. So thank you for all of our memories and laughs and encouragement that we've all given each other. Thank you for your dedication to healthcare and wanting to change people's lives every day. Thank you for choosing this selfless career. This class is extraordinary, and although we're leaving Ball State behind, what's yet to come is even greater. It's time for another chapter to close, but now we get the opportunity to leave our mark in nursing. We get a chance to inspire and save people. We get the opportunity to be someone's superhero. So thank you again. You all should be so proud of yourselves. We did it, and good luck to the Ball State Spring Class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Eleanor. Our closing remarks will be given by Sophia Spence, May 2023 Class Secretary.
Hi. Graduates, family, friends, and faculty, I want to thank you all for coming together to celebrate this special moment in our lives. You have believed in us throughout these last few years, in times when we may not have even believed in ourselves. Today marks the end of a long and challenging road, but it also marks the beginning of a new chapter. Our journey as a nurse is just beginning, and as we move on to this next chapter, we do so with excitement, anticipation, and a little bit of nervousness. We are entering a profession that is both challenging and rewarding. We will be asked to care for patients who are facing some of the most challenging moments of their lives, but we have the opportunity to provide them with the care and the compassion they need to heal. We will be advocates for our patients, educators for our communities, and future leaders in our profession. We will continue to learn and grow, to challenge ourselves and each other, and to make a positive impact on the world around us. To my fellow graduates, congratulations on this incredible and well-earned achievement. As we leave here tonight, let us be proud of what we have accomplished, and let us embrace the future challenges and opportunities that come our way. Let us never forget the privilege and the honor that comes with being a nurse, and may we never lose sight of the importance of the work we do. Thank you all again for being here today, and congratulations to the Ball State University Spring Nursing Class of 2023.
Thank you, Sophia. Let's have one more congratulations for the graduates. Before we dismiss the graduates, I do want to wish them all and all of my nursing colleagues a happy Nurses Week. Nurses Week starts tomorrow, May 6th, and ends on May 12th, which is the birthday of Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. So Miss Nightingale said, "We must never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all of our lives." And her words still ring true today. Our profession needs you guys to continue to advance your knowledge so that you can advance the care that we're providing patients and make a lasting difference. So be sure to keep in touch with us and let us know what you're doing. And now it's time to recess. So will the graduating class of May 2023 please stand? We'll ask that the audience remain seated until the recessional is complete, and you can meet your nursing graduates out in the lobby after they exit the auditorium. So good night to everyone. Thank you for coming, and safe travels for everyone going home.